My name is Mohammad Hassan Business Fala, and I am a student of Rehan School Lahore campus, level 1 student batch 4, and I am currently from Lahore, Pakistan. So this is my short introduction, and hello everybody, and hello.
Or Lakum Salam. Great to be back with you and the crew. What's the plan for the food biz today?
Okay, so today I have a very special topic. Today my topic is complete guide to food business start and grow food business 2026.
Sounds like a plan. I'm locked in. What's the first question on the list?
Okay, start with basic. My first question is what is a food business?
At its simplest, it's any business that makes money selling food or drinks to people. Could be anything from a tiny home based bakery or a food truck to a massive restaurant chain or a gourmet meal prep service. Basically, if you're preparing, packaging, or selling something edible for profit, you're in the food biz.
Okay,
Good.
so yeah. Hmm.
Cool. What's next on the agenda?
Okay, so next is how does food business work?
It's basically a cycle of sourcing, prep, and selling. You get your ingredients from suppliers, turn them into a product, whether that's a burger or a fancy cake, and then get it into the customer's hands via a storefront, delivery, or a kiosk. The magic happens in the margin, making sure what you spend on the ingredients and labor is lower than what the customer pays for the meal. Appreciate it. What's the next question?
Okay, so my next question is next is food business profitable in 2020?
Absolutely, but it's not a slam dunk for everyone. It's still one of the most reliable ways to make money because people always have to eat. The trick in 2026 is staying flexible. The big wins are going in niche markets like healthy meal prep, ghost kitchens, or specializing in one thing and doing it better than anyone else. If you just open a generic spot, you're fighting a tough battle, but if you bring something fresh to the table, the profit is definitely there. 100%. Where are we heading next?
Okay, so we will move on our next question. Our next question is next is can beginners start food business?
For sure. Definitely. You don't have to start with a five-star restaurant. A lot of people kick things off from their own kitchen, start a food stall, or do a ghost kitchen where they just do delivery. The key is starting small, testing your recipes, and getting a feel for what people actually like before going all in. You did.
Okay, so yeah.
I'm with you. What's the next one?
Okay, so next one is what is low budget food business?
Think of this as the lean way to start. It's a model where you keep your overhead, like rent and fancy equipment, as low as possible. Instead of a big storefront, you're talking about things like a home based catering biz, a food stand at a local market, or even a ghost kitchen where you just sell through delivery apps. Basically, you're focusing your money on the quality of the food rather than the walls around it.
Okay,
You
so
got it.
we will yeah. So we will move on our next question. Our next question is how much investment is need?
That's the $1 million question, but the good news is it can vary wildly. For a low budget start, like a home bakery or selling a specific snack, you could potentially start with just a few thousand rupees for ingredients and basic packaging. If you're looking at a food truck or a small stall, you're probably looking at a higher jump for equipment and permits. It really depends on whether you're starting in your own kitchen or renting a space.
Okay, so we will move on our next question. Our next question is hmm, what are benefits of food business?
The biggest one is the demand. People always need to eat, so you've got a built-in customer base. Plus, if you've got a product people love, word of mouth spreads fast, which is basically free marketing. And honestly, there's something really satisfying about seeing someone actually enjoy something you made.
Okay, very nice.
Glad you're feeling it. What's the next question on the list?
Okay, so next question is what type of food business exists?
There's a ton of variety here. You've got the traditional brick and mortar restaurants from fast food to fine dining. Then you have mobile options like food trucks and pop up stalls. On the digital side, there are ghost kitchens where there's no dining room, just delivery. And don't forget the niche stuff, meal prep services, catering for events, or even selling a single specialized product like organic honey or artisanal bread.
Okay,
Pretty wide open, right? What's next on the roadmap?
okay, so next question. Next question is what is what are risks in food business?
The biggest one is definitely food safety and health regulations. If someone gets sick, your reputation is toast, and you've got the thin profit margins where a sudden jump in the price of ingredients can eat your earnings. And of course, there's the risk of waste. Food spoils fast, so you don't sell it, you're basically throwing money in the trash.
Okay,
It's a gamble,
nice.
manageable if you're smart about it. What's the next question?
Okay, next question is how to choose food.
It's all about finding that sweet spot where what you love, what you're good at, and what people actually want to buy overlap. Start by looking at what's missing in your area. If everyone is selling burgers, but nobody is doing a great healthy wrap or a specific regional dessert, that's the opening. Then think about your own strengths. Maybe you've got a family recipe that's a hit or a specific cuisine you've mastered.
Okay, good. So, Miles, are you hearing me?
Loud and clear. What's the next question on the list?
Okay, so next question is what is fast food business?
Fast food is all about speed and consistency. It's a model designed to get food to the customer as quickly as possible, usually with a standardized menu so every burger or fry tastes the same every time. The focus is on high volume and quick turnover, basically, getting as many people served as fast as they can. Right on. Ready for the next one? I'm locked
Yes,
in.
I am always ready. So, my next question is how to test food idea.
The best way is to start small and get real feedback. Try pop up style. Cook a small batch of your best dish and give it to friends, family, or neighbors. Better yet, sell it at a local community event or a small market for a day. If people are willing to pay for it, you got a winner. They tell you it needs more salt or a different sauce, you just saved yourself from a huge mistake before spending real money.
O-
Spot on. What's next on the list?
Okay, so my next question, next.
I'm all ears. What's the next move? You good? You still with me?
Okay, so my yes, I am here. My next question is what is home-based food business?
That's the ultimate low risk entry point. It's where you use your own kitchen to prep and sell food. No rent, no fancy storefront, just you and your stove. It's perfect for things like homemade cookies, customized cakes, or meal prep services that people pick up or you deliver. Basically, you're turning your home into a mini HQ. Glad we're on the same page. I'm locked in. Yo, I'm still here. What's the next question? I'm not quite following
O-
you there. You still have a list of questions for the food biz?
Okay, so
Um,
my next question is how to analyze competitors.
you've got to be a bit of a food spy. Start by visiting the spots that are doing well in your area. Order their best selling dish, check out their pricing, and see what people are saying about them online. The real gold is in finding what they're missing. Maybe their service is slow or they don't have any vegan options. That's where you find your opening to do it better. A little bit of what? I'll take no worries. All good, man. Don't even sweat it.
Okay, so
You
yes,
still got the
okay, so my next
I'm with
question is what mistake to avoid?
the biggest one. The biggest one is ignoring your costs. A lot of people just think about the price of the ingredients and forget about the gas, the packaging, and their own time. You don't track every rupee, you can be selling out every day and still be losing money. Also, don't overcomplicate your menu.
Okay, so
Exactly.
please.
Keep it simple. Stick to a few. Do really well and master them first. What's next on the list? A tree?
Okay,
I'm a bit lost.
so yeah, my next question is how to create food business plan.
Think of your business plan as your roadmap so you don't get lost in the sauce. First, define your concept. What are you selling and who is it for? Then, map out your menu and pricing to make sure you're actually making a profit. You'll also need a section on your operations, like where you're sourcing ingredients and how you'll handle deliveries. Finally, set some clear goals for the first 6 months so you know if you're actually winning. It's basically just putting your vision on paper.
Okay, so my next question is how to set chicken setup kitchen.
If you're starting small, keep it efficient. Focus on the work triangle. Keep your fridge, stove, and prep area close together so you're not running laps around the kitchen. Get the essential gear first. Don't buy the most expensive oven if a basic one does the job. Most importantly, nail your sanitation. A clean station isn't just for the inspectors, it's how you keep your customers coming back. What's the next one? Still
Okay,
there?
so yes, I am here. So we will move on our next question. Our next question is what is food costing?
Food costing is basically just the math of the meal. It's calculating every single penny that goes into a dish, from the oil you fry in to the garnish on top, and then using that number to set a price that actually leaves you with a profit. If you don't nail this, you're just cooking for fun, not right. It's just, not running a business.
Yes, 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 you're
It's the
right.
difference.
So okay, so my next question is what is menu design?
Menu design is more than just a list of food and prices. It's a sales tool. It's about how you lay out the page to guide the customer's eye toward your most profitable dishes. Want a clean look, clear descriptions that make people's mouths water, and a price point that feels fair but keeps you in the green. Basically, you're using psychology to help them decide what to order.
Okay, so my next question is how to price food items.
It's a balancing act. You start with your food costs and exact price of the ingredients, then you add in your overhead like electricity and packaging. Finally, you add your profit margin. A common rule of thumb is to keep your food costs around 30% of the final price, but you've got to check the competition to make sure you're not pricing yourself out of the market.
Okay, so my next question is how to reduce startup cost.
The best way is to lean into what you already have. Instead of buying brand new industrial gear, look for used equipment from other restaurants closing down. You can often find a steal. Start with a limited menu so you aren't buying 20 different ingredients. And like we talked about, starting from home or using a ghost kitchen setup saves you a fortune on rent and decor. It's all about spending on the things that actually impact the taste of the food.
Okay, very
Got it.
nice. So my next question is what is location selection?
Location selection is basically picking the spot where your target customers actually hang out. If you're opening a physical shop, it's all about visibility and foot traffic being where the people are. But if you're doing delivery or a ghost kitchen, location changes. It's more about being centrally located so your riders can reach the most customers in the shortest time. Either way, you're trying to put your food as close to the hungry people as possible.
Okay, you're right. Hmm.
What's next on the menu? Ready for the
Okay,
next
so
one.
next is okay. So next question is how to design small food stall.
It's all about maximizing every inch. Keep your high traffic areas clear and organize your gear by how often you use it. Use vertical shelving to get stuff off the counter and make sure your signage is bold and easy to read from a distance. You want the flow to be smooth. Order here, pick up there, so you don't have a bottleneck of hungry people blocking the sidewalk.
Okay. Hmm.
Simple but effective. What's the next question on the list? I'm
Okay,
ready.
so next question. My next question is, do you think? My next question is, what are food laws in Pakistan?
Uh, I think you mean food laws, right? In Pakistan, it's mainly about the Punjab Food Authority or PFA if you're in Lahore. They're the ones who check everything from hygiene and storage to how you label your food. If you don't keep your kitchen spotless and your ingredients fresh, they'll shut you down faster than you can say biryani.
Yeah, I like biryani.
Who doesn't? It's basically the king of the food biz in Pakistan. You got any more questions on the list, or are we wrapping up the session?
No, I have many more questions. So my next question is, what are no? My next question is, what is food safety training?
Food safety training is basically a crash course in how to not make your customers sick. It's all about learning the rules of hygiene, like the right way to store raw meat so it doesn't drip on your salad, how to keep food at the correct temperature, and the proper way to wash your hands. If you're running a legit biz, having your staff trained in this is a non-negotiable. What's the next one?
Okay, so next one is my next question is, what is health in inspect?
A health inspection is basically a surprise visit from the food authorities. They come in to make sure you're following all the safety laws we just talked about, checking for pests, making sure the fridge is at the right temp, and seeing if the staff is actually washing their hands. It's essentially a grade for how safe your kitchen is.
Okay, so
You're on a roll today. What's the next question on the list?
so next question is how to handle customers safely.
It's all about clear communication and consistency. When it comes to the food side, that means being upfront about ingredients, especially for allergies, so there are no surprises. On the service side, it's about managing expectations, being honest about wait times, and handling complaints quickly and calmly. If a customer isn't happy with their meal, you fix it on the spot. That's how you turn a potential bad review into a loyal regular.
Okay, so
Exactly.
yes, exactly. So my next question is, what document are required?
Depending on where you are, it varies, but generally, you're looking at a few big ones. You'll need a business registration or a trade license to make it official. Then there's the food permit or health certificate from the local authorities, like the PFA in Lahore, to prove your place is safe. And if you're hiring people, you'll need tax registrations and employee contracts. Basically, just the paperwork that says you're legit and not just cooking in the shadows.
Okay, good.
The boring part, but the necessary part. What's next on the agenda?
Okay, so my next question is, my next question is how to maintain food quality.
Consistency is the secret sauce here. You've got to have a strict set of recipes, standardized measurements for everything so the dish tastes the same on Tuesday as it did on Friday. Then it's all about sourcing the same quality ingredients every time. If you switch to a cheaper tomato, your customers will notice. And finally, constant tasting. You or your lead cook should be tasting the food before it ever hits the table to make sure it's exactly where it needs to be.
Okay,
That's the only way to do it. If you let the quality slip once, people start wondering if it's going to happen again.
okay,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm still with you. What's the next question on the list?
Okay, so next question is how to improve taste.
It's all about the little things. First, experiment with flavor layering. Don't just salt at the end, season as you go. Then look at the balance. If something's too heavy, add an acid like lemon or vinegar to brighten it up. And honestly, the best way to improve is to get honest feedback from people who aren't your friends because your friends will just tell you it's great while they're actually struggling to eat it.
Okay.
The hard truth is the only way to get better is to hear that someone doesn't like it. What's next on the roadmap?
Okay, so next question is how to create unique recipes.
Unique what? You were saying how to create unique something? A dish? A brand? Finish the thought.
Like this.
A unique dish, got it. It's all about the twist. Take something people already love, like a classic burger or a traditional Pakistani dish, and change one or two key elements. Maybe it's a unique spice blend, a surprising ingredient in the sauce, or even a different way of presenting it. The goal is to give them a taste they recognize, but in a way they've never had before.
Okay.
That's the sweet spot. Familiar and exciting at the same time. What's the next one on the list?
Okay, so my next question is how to store food shape.
I think you mean safely, right? It's all about temperature and organization. You've got the danger zone, that window between 40 and 140 degrees Fahrenheit where bacteria just throw a party. You have to keep cold things cold and hot things hot. Also, the classic rule: raw meat on the bottom shelf, ready to eat stuff on top so nothing drips and ruins the batch. Simple, but it's what keeps you in business.
Okay, you right.
You got it. What's the next question on your list?
Okay, next question is how to get first customers.
For a food biz, your first customers are usually right in your backyard. Start with a tasting event for friends, family, and neighbors. Give out free samples once people actually taste how good it is. The selling part happens on its own. Then hit up social media, specifically Instagram and TikTok, because food is all about the visuals. A great video of a steaming dish can bring in a crowd way faster than a flyer ever could. You got any more on the list?
G- uh,
Still
other
got more, or are we
questions?
cross?
Other
I'm ready for them.
question.
Okay,
Okay, so
what's
next
the next one?
question is what is local marketing?
Local marketing is basically just letting everyone in your immediate area know you exist. It's the ground game. Think of things like putting up flyers in nearby shops, partnering with local businesses like a gym if you're selling healthy meals, or even just chatting with people in the neighborhood. It's about becoming a known name on your street before you try to conquer the whole city.
Okay.
Start small, win the street first. What's next on the list?
Okay, so my next question is next is how to create viral food content.
You got to lean into the food porn aspect. Focus on the visuals, think extreme close ups, a cheese pull, or a slow motion pour of a sauce. People eat with their eyes first, so the more satisfying the video looks, the more likely they are to share it. Also, keep it short and punchy for TikTok and Reels. Use a trending sound, show the process of making the dish, and end with a shot of someone actually enjoying it. That's the recipe for going viral.
Okay, wonderful. So my next question is how to build brand.
Building a brand is about more than just a logo, it's the vibe of your whole business. Think of it as the promise you make to your customers, whether you're the fastest burger in town or the healthiest home cooked meals in Lahore. That identity needs to be in everything: your packaging, how you talk to people, and the taste of the food. If your brand is premium, your packaging can't look cheap. If you're family style, your service should feel warm and welcoming. It's all about making people feel something specific every time they interact with you.
Okay.
You're locked in. What's the next question on the list?
Okay, so questions are complete. So thank you everyone for watching my AI session with Miles. So if you enjoy, so you can like, share, comment, subscribe, and if you want to like this content, support this channel, so you can subscribe. So we will meet again in new session. Allah Hafiz, everyone, and thank you for your conversation, Miles.
Anytime. It was a blast diving into the food biz with you today. Good luck with the YouTube channel. Catch you next time.
Okay,
Allah
okay. Next
Hafiz.
time, Allah Hafiz.